Oh my God. First of all, hey. Second of all, hey, look where we are in the kitchen. And it's been a while. The lighting in here I know is like a little bit funky, but we're just gonna go with it because this is dinner with Kelsey. Well, it's not really dinner, it's more like appetizers with Kelsey, but we're cooking with Kelsey in the kitchen. And it's been so long since I've done just like a full cooking video, and I know a lot of you have missed it, and I have missed it as well. So here we are. We're in the kitchen. That was like pretty much the most I could do. This is a very exciting video because we have a challenge today in the kitchen. There is a goat cheese brand called Montchev, and they make amazing goat cheese, and I love goat cheese. And they asked me, for some reason, to be a part of their Makers of Mischief Mystery Box Challenge. It's kind of like Chopped. They sent me some flavors of goat cheese. They sent me mystery ingredients, okay? So they sent me all of these mystery ingredients. We had walnuts, chocolate, dates, the 2 flavors of goat cheese. We had nutmeg and croissant rolls. So they sent all that stuff and they said, choose 3 of these secret ingredients and obviously a goat cheese and make your own dish with it. Because I'm a chef, you know how good I am at this kind of stuff. I had a vision, and the vision I think is gonna come to life. But let's get to cooking. Sorry, it's just like, there will be some indigestion happening during this. I can't help it, I'm pregnant. These are the 2 flavors of cheese they sent. We have the Montchev cranberry cinnamon goat cheese, that sounds amazing, and the Montchev spiced pumpkin goat cheese, which also sounds amazing. We're gonna be using the spiced pumpkin one. We have all of that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the pumpkin goat cheese, chop up some dates, mix them in there, toss some extra nutmeg in there. My personal opinion is that you can never have too much nutmeg. Put some salt and pepper in there, roughly chop these bad boys up, mix them in. Take these, put a spoonful of our little cheese mixture in the middle, roll it up, pop it in the oven. There we have it. So let's get started. I don't see why this wouldn't work. Right? Let's open up the goat cheese first and foremost. I think I'm just gonna use all of it. We're not really measuring because I'm a chef and I don't need to. Let's try a little bit though. Ooh, that's really good. That's delicious. I'm gonna slice them up a little bit before I put them in the food processor. I don't really know how many. Let's say like 6. I am losing count every time. 5 maybe, or 6. That's a lot of goat cheese, so maybe I'll do another date. I don't know. Let's get the food processor. Look it's our old friend. Choppy. Remember when I couldn't use this? I didn't know how. Well, I probably still don't. We're just gonna chop. You know what? No, I'm gonna cut that in like thirds. So we're gonna toss the goat cheese in. It's so good. Goat cheese and the dates are lock and load it. Easy peasy. Classic. No, of course the chopper not necessarily working. I wanted to blend these up. Is a food processor and a blender the same thing? Okay, so they're pretty much the same. Blenders are better for liquid. Got the magic bullet. Rip to an absolute real one. Okay. Okay, I don't love when it does that. Like when it just kind of like sits there. Off to a really good start with this. By the way, this will turn out good. I just know it will. So if you want to make this recipe, tag me because I want to see you guys do this as well. And you can just get Montchev from like your local grocery retailer. This is really actually totally fine. I think there's just like not a lot of stuff in here. Let's try this little piece. Oh my God, with the date, it's so good. I don't think it's supposed to be completely smooth. That's what I'm deciding. And you know what? This is my recipe, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be completely smooth. I love being a chef because you can just have fun. Oh yeah, that is creamy and good. It's perfect. Exactly the way I want it for my recipe. Oh, I'm gonna turn the oven on. 375. So we have this, our goat cheese and date mixture. Now we're gonna take the walnuts. We're gonna just give them like a rough chop, just like a rough chop as we do. We're always just doing like rough chops of things in the kitchen because just whipping things up, using a recipe off the top of our heads. Well, not really, but, and while I do like my chops rough, I also don't like huge chunks of nuts. So I do want it a little bit finer. We're gonna go a little bit at a time. So I don't wanna overdo it with the nuts. And I'm kind of just gonna fold it in. This recipe is all about figuring out the ebbs and flows of your chops and using delicious goat cheese. Try a little piece. This is like truly getting better and better. Let's sprinkle a little nutmeg in there. Here's a word to you who are trying this at home. Just chop your dates more at first, just in case your food processor doesn't work and then you have to use your blender and it doesn't really work either. Yes. I'm like not even lying. I don't know why I would lie to you, but maybe this was my issue all along. Maybe the shackles of a recipe is what messed me up this whole time. But when I'm doing my own thing, we're just vibing. We have the cookie sheet. Woo! Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna spoon out, here are my raw croissants. I'm gonna spoon out a bit of the mixture, a spoonful, on the top. I'm gonna pop it there, roll it up. Kind of like a little pig in a blanket. Take it and we're rolling. We're rolling tight, we're rolling. We're rolling up these little babies nice and tight. Okay, we have enough for 7. We have enough for 6. These look beautiful. Okay, all right, they're rolled up, looking good. Pop a little bit more goat cheese in my mouth. There they are before they go in the oven. They look good. I was a little uneven with like the amount of goat cheese I put in each. And I'm gonna put these in for like 10 minutes. It is not even remotely warm in there. Never mind, these are not going in the oven yet. Super fun little update. You have to turn the oven on, believe it or not. I've never used this oven. I'm in like our guest house right now and I've never used this oven and there's a separate on switch. Didn't know that, wasn't quite aware. So I thought we had an issue with the oven. We just have an issue with my brain. So now the oven's heating up. The cooking part went a little bit too well. It's the baking part that's gonna be the issue, obviously. Now we're gonna put these in. Oh my God, look at that, it's warm. These are going in for 10 minutes, and then we'll try. Time is up. It's been about 11 minutes. Wow. All right, there is the final product. I shouldn't roll them wonderfully, but that's okay. We're plating our wonderful creation. They're not perfect, but they're kind of stunning, honestly. That is beautiful. And now we will try them. There they are. Look at those beauties. And Cody is home. Now, this is my chef curated recipe.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You made this up?
I thought about it, made sure it was like legitimate. It's good, right?
Yeah, it's really good.
Isn't the goat cheese good?
I'm proud of you.
It's good. It's pumpkin spice goat cheese.
And there's dates.
Dates, walnuts, and nutmeg.
I've actually never had anything like that.
That's a Kelsey original right there.
I'm not just saying this because of the brand deal. It's actually kind of nice. Like I feel like every pastry with cheese in it is either like a cheese Danish or it's like a ham and cheese croissant. But goat cheese actually works really well.
Mon Chef goat cheese is amazing. I'm not the best chef, but this was easy. And thank you for the challenge, Mon Chef. And go try it out for yourselves. I'm stoked. And thank you for watching. It's been so long since we did a little cooking dinner with Kelsey. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.